Question number 5 says, work out the following. You have a 6, subtract 8. What is going on there? A 6, subtract 8. Before we do 6, subtract 8, let us do a little experiment, because feel free, feel comfortable with that. Have dominion over the numbers. Don't make the numbers control you. Control the numbers. All right? Don't just rush and say 6 minus 8 and try to get the answer. Pause a bit and say, what is going on there? 6 minus 8. You are seeing two numbers. This would be wrong. You want to separate those numbers? That would be wrong. Because the further away you go from that sign, you leave in the sign in isolation. And then all of a sudden, you're going to put a plus by the 8. Nope, 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 nope. That sign belongs, that negative sign belongs to the 8. The sign always, its number is always on the right. There's an invisible plus sign there on the left side of 6. The sign of a number is always on this left side. The number of a sign is always on this right. That negative sign belongs to the 8. That's a negative 8, a plus 6 and a negative 8. You have a plus 6 and a negative 8. You're trying to take out 8 from 6. You're going to take out all of 6 going to finish, and you still have more to take out. You still have 2 to take out. That's a negative 2 right there. It has to come on the left side of the 2. If I put a negative sign there, you are saying no, that is a positive 2. Subtract another number. The sign have to come on its left. That's a negative 2. Negative 8 plus 12 is the same thing we are doing. Negative 5 plus 2 is the same concept. A negative, here it is. Here it is. You may have heard me saying earlier on that a negative and a negative is a negative. And here it is. Here it is. When you hear people saying, or if you think you're thinking a negative and a negative is a positive, no, no, no. What number is that? A negative 6. And what number is that? A negative 2. So you have a negative 6 and you have a negative 2. You're taking out 6 and you still want to take out 2. That's what is going on there, in words. You are taking out 6 because a negative means take away. You're taking out. You're taking out 6. You're taking away 6. And you're still taking away 2. So what's the answer? You are taking away. Right. So I've got to change the numbers. Sorry about that. Negative 7. Let's say I have a negative 7 and a negative 10. So you are taking away 7 and you are still taking away 10. You're taking away 7 and you're taking away 10. What is the end result? You are taking away 17. So a negative and a negative is a negative. Please feel comfortable saying that. And differentiate it. Probably that is why these come together. Differentiate it from times. Look at this next example. You have negative 8. Let's put a negative 5. Negative times a negative. Let's put negative 9 there. Negative times a negative, 10 is a positive. Well, a negative and a negative is a negative. Because and in algebra is plus. Actually, that's a negative 7. Plus a negative 10. That's a negative 17. But a negative times a negative is a positive. Same goes for division. A negative divided by a negative is a positive.